Hey guys, Lego Loving Lady here. Episode 8 is kind of a fun one. It's the ones that got away or maybe should have. But before that, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, stepmoms, grandmas, fur baby moms, Lego moms. Just spend the day building some memories with the ones you love. And also want to remember the ones that are grieving and healing or just getting through the day the best that you can. My heart's with you as well. Have a good day. Remember the ones you love. Have a smile and maybe build something in their honor. So, yeah, all you moms out there, have a great day. Next up, today's flow, the channel update. We'll do that first. Then we'll go into the main topics. Cooper's growling at me. I don't know why. And then we'll roll right into Bricky's tip. Bricky's got jokes today. Uh, It's kind of funny, and you'll see it kind of flows right in with what we'll be talking about. Then we have Lego Lane's teaser. I have a little series. I've got some major decisions to do. So as far as my Lego collection goes, so I figured that would make a great little series of videos. So, and then kind of what's next, upcoming sets and things. The build table really hasn't changed that much. So yeah, just switching things up a little bit. So the channel update, we're getting a lot of comments and interaction on the different videos and things that are going on. And I'm wondering, do you guys want me to start reading some of the comments? We really got some good ones, some thought out ones. The first live went very well. That was last Sunday night. We, I was not in there by myself. I actually had like, I think a total of 9 or 10 people that came through, and there was some good conversations, and I learned some things about Stead.io and Uma's Tapas. Imagination Brick Shop popped in there. Um, yeah, it's really some good chats. I did a rookie mistake and forgot I was building a BDP set, so all I got to do was sort because I needed my iPad for the instructions, but I was using my laptop because I didn't have 50 subscribers yet to YouTube, so I couldn't use my phone. And then I had my phone was kind of recording the build area so that I could keep up with my shorts on that. And forgot to bring the pad over so that I could actually have some instructions. But it worked out because instead of focusing on the build so much, I was able to actually interact and really get to know some folks. And it was great. I hope to do it again. I did have an idea that there's a lot of small creators like myself and some larger ones as well that's been uh, joining in, and maybe we all could get on a Zoom call every so often and just kind of support each other. So if you guys would like to do that, please send me an email to legolovinglady@gmail.com and I'll try to get it set up. And I'm also thinking I'll do a regular live, maybe monthly, or maybe we start doing some live builds maybe on a Sunday afternoon or something. So you guys kind of tell me in the comments below how you feel about that. Still feeling a lot of the Lego love. I'm loving the interaction. I love the little community that we're building. So yeah, and at the time that I did the presentation, we had 42 subscribers. We got another one today, so it's actually 43. Um, uh, it may not seem like a lot to some folks, but it's a lot to me. That means that you guys are hanging out, that you're engaged, that you're kind of liking what I'm doing. You're hopefully seeing me grow as we go through this. So yeah, that should be 43 on top of that little Lego cake. So thank you so much. And if you really enjoy us, please continue to hit the like and well, you've already hit the subscribe, but continue to hit the like button and maybe share us with your friends. So speaking of 50, I guess there's some perks that unlock at 50, like you can use your phone for different things with the YouTube Create. I almost said Lego Create. So anyway, what I figured was is I just remind you guys that we'll be giving away a Scooby minifig, this one here. And I was actually, and there's a shortcoming, I was actually able to go back to Barnes& and Noble and Toy and Company. The last ones, the video was not that great, and there was a child that was not very happy in one that um, will probably be a future opera singer because he was really voiced in vocal. So the audio was really bad. So I decided I would just go back. And so those shorts should be coming out this week. Anyway, part of the Barnes and Noble trip, I was looking for the Brickcraft sets, and I'm like, what did they do with them? Because I was kind of curious. I know some folks had asked about them. The Cat in the Hat was a cool build. They had actually put those sets on clearance, and I was able to get another Cat in the Hat for not a lot of money. So when we hit 50, what I'll do is I'm going to do a post on the channel. Everyone that likes and comments, um, Enter Please or Scooby Dooby Doo or something. Well, if we get more than 20, then I'll do two drawings, one for Scooby and one for Cat in the Hat. If we have less than 20 comments, then we'll just do one drawing for both. And I will get those out to you. So hopefully we'll hit 50 pretty soon. I'm I'm ecstatic that we're where we are. This is just episode 8, and the growth and everything has been consistent. The interactions, so many new Lego people just feeling the love from the Lego community. So yeah, thank you guys so much. So with that, we're going to roll into today's topic, which is the ones that got away, episode 8, and that is a AI Black Pearl, which I never had a shot at the original Black Pearl, but luckily, Coops, you okay? You okay, buddy? You all right? You got this sneezy sneezes? You good? Okay, you good? All right. Oh, sorry about that. But I really, really wanted it, so I jumped on Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship when it came out, and that is one that will never leave the collection. But with no further ado, and I actually want to pull up BrickLink, so at the very least, I can tell you guys the prices on these because when I first started doing this and I saw how much this first one was, it actually hurt my heart. I'm like, you know what? Let's do this when we're looking at these first three. Let's do this and get our natural reaction to what we actually missed out on and what it's going to cost us now to catch up. Watch the leaky loo, please. This is Cooper. He's been my bestest buddy since September 2017. I walked into the Guilford County Animal Shelter, and there was this little brown-eyed cutie, but I was actually there looking for a much bigger dog because my roommate was moving out and she had a larger dog, and I always felt more secure with Anya there. Well, we locked eyes. Long story short, there was a really sweet pit bull. Her name was Luna, but I didn't have the physical strength. Luna pulled me to my knees and then flat out in the meet and greet yard, and I felt bad because she was in the back of her pen. She was all just sad. I think they should have spent some time with her before they let me, because I think she just had too much energy. So anyway, I'd already told Cooper, whose name was Milo at the time. So I'll be back, buddy. I'll be back. I really tried to leave that day without a pup. It did not work out. I called Jim, boo-hoo, and tears were streaming down. It was a whole thing. It was so bad he left work and he's like, "What in the world?" So anyway, he went and got the crate, and I'm still sitting there. I got Cooper's papers. We'll go back in. Cooper comes home, and that's where Cooper's been since. September 2017. I might not believe in love at first sight with humans, but I absolutely believe these little fur babies can steal our hearts, just like the right Lego set can steal our pocketbooks. So, anyway, back to the topic. Sorry, kind of went off anyway. So, ultimately, I guess the original Black Pearl got away, but I still kind of got one, still kind of love it, and still kind of don't regret spending the money on it. So, I guess we're good. So, here we go. Lego Batcave Shadow Box. This is like the first Lego set. This thing was retail. It was still on the shelves when I first started collecting Lego. I was like, that's really cool. And I wanted to put a yellow light in it so it would look like a bat signal. Big plans for this set, right? Had it in the cart and it was a decent deal. It was double points. Or no, it wasn't double points, but double points were coming. I'm like, you know what? I'll wait. I didn't realize back then I didn't know about the retirement dates and how quickly or how lucky I was to have it in the cart at that point. So I let it go. And then when 2 weeks come around, I couldn't find one. It retailed for $3.99, and that kind of had some pain with it at the time. Retail for $3.99 is 3,981 pieces. When I looked this up on Bricklink, not Bricklink, what is it? Brick Economy. And then I verified it on Bricklink. Average price right now on eBay, the lowest price is $800. The highest price is $1,400. Bricklink for brand new sealed in box has it between $653 and $953. This set is predicted to continue to climb to around $1,350 in the next 5 years. This one just really, 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 this one just really hurt my heart. And it's such a great set. Look at how cool this thing is. Like it's got the Batmobile in there. This looks so much like the old Batman movies that I remember going to see with my cousins when we were not really kids, but not really adults either. And another thing, it was so much black on black, I was a little worried about building it. And you can tell my feelings are still hurt over this one. I think if I ever kind of broke from my, what is it, paradigm, ethic, if I was ever to get a knockoff of anything, it would probably end up being this one just because there's no way I could ever pay $1,500 for this Lego set. It's just not any way possible. So yeah, that's the first one that got away, way away. Now the second one I think is on a lot of folks' list, and that is the Ghostbusters Firehouse set number 75827. It's 4,634 pieces. It was long retired and gone before I ever started collecting Lego. And there is a 3D puzzle by Wet's It that kind of works with my Ecto one, but I think eventually I am going to just bite the bullet and have to buy this thing. It is so awesome. This is just some of the scenes from the movie, all the guys here, which I have the minifigs from the Ecto one. So I actually have I have the big Ecto one, and I need to post that video if I haven't done it. It's got like the light kit in it. It plays the Ghostbusters theme song. It makes all kinds of noises. It's really cool. But I've got the little Ecto one too, and all the minifigs that goes with this set. So maybe when I do my picking a Lego lane and I start flipping some of this backlog of mine, maybe that's the goal. Maybe I trade some of that for a Ghostbusters firehouse. Heard of worse plans. Already spent the money, so it's not like I'm coming up with it again. I'm gonna run out here to BrickLink right quick. There's something flying around in here. And let's see how much this thing is gonna cost me. Because unlike the Batcave, this one is one that I'm gonna have to have one kind of way or the other. So there's actually one out here, new quantity of 51 with 43 sailors, average price is $600. It's not too bad. Used is $473. To be honest, I would probably go for the new one at that and then feel really guilty when I opened it up. So maybe I should get a used one without the guilt. New complete. Any of my resellers that I really liked, you guys have one out there. So let me see what that is, just the for sale. There was a price guide. I've seen it before. Aha, there it is. Set 75827. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you find this boring, but see how bad this is going to hurt my feelings now. Okay. Current items for sale. Holy crap. Max price $2,352. Average price $1,029. Um, and minimum price is $591.56. Used average price is $686.23. So what was I looking at to begin with? Because the max price for used is right at $1,000 now. And then the last 6 months for a new one, the average price is $710.96. So yeah, we're probably looking at a used one for this, but I'm gonna have to look at the green slimy popping up out the toilet. And I didn't even remember that scene until I seen that from the movies. It's just in the fire pole and the guy's eating pizza and yeah, this is just a great one. So so there were we also those were my two main ones, the ones that got away but didn't, but the ones that got away. So we actually did a poll and I put it out there and I'm going to leave it out there. You guys can still vote on it, but kind of relates to this new inbox. Stop, Cooper. Hold on a minute. Get over there. Um, all right, there's a delivery truck coming up the driveway. This might get worse before it gets better. But the poll was, and it kind of relates here, is you have a white whale set. And let's say you paid $350 for it, but it's worth $478 brand new sealed in box and $327 used and complete. Do you build it, keep it but sealed, sell it, or other? Um, 75% myself included is I'm going to build it because at the very least, if I decide later that I don't really want it anymore, I can sell it for what I got in it, right? I'm going to build it. I think Lego is made to build. I do feel guilty. Like when I cracked open the Winter Chalet, it's like, oh, this is a $500 Lego set. But I still cracked it open. I'm slow in building it, but I'm enjoying it as I go. It's got a lot of little tiny pieces. And we had a couple of comments. Jason's Bricks in 5, buy a used copy and keep the other sealed. I didn't think of that as an option. That probably should have been an option in the poll. I did try to go in and edit and add it in there or change one of them, and you cannot edit a poll. If you can, I don't know how to do it. If you know how, somebody please let me know. So going forward, I plan to do on a few more of these. And Joe Boland, if it was a true white whale and I got it, I would build it and never sell it unless I had to. I kind of did that last summer. I got a white whale set that was expensive, and I thought, do I really want to open it? And I think we all, any long-term collector that's gotten a white whale set at that moment when you're breaking the seals, you just stop and say, do I really want to open it? And I told myself I didn't look for the set for 3 years just to leave it in a box. Well, really good point, Joe. I have some of the Winter Village sets that have not been built for this exact reason. I come across the cottage, the post office, which I did build because it was used incomplete. The train, there's a couple of them that are pretty expensive sets. And every time I go to to build them, I end up building another set because I do have quite a few backlog of the Winter Village sets to build. But I'm going to get to where I'm gonna build it because I'm not gonna sell it. I want the village. So, all right, kind of got off track. And these are the ones that didn't get away, but it's well, there's stories with both of them. So we'll start with the first one is the Lost City. I This one was long gone before I really knew about the BrickLink Designer Program. Both of these are BrickLink Designer Program sets, and it was long gone. It was the second chance sale that didn't happen until not too long ago when they started reselling these sets, and I was so ecstatic. I had gone out there, I had it in the cart, I went through all the payment stuff and everything. 3 days later, Lego emails me that the order had been canceled because of lack of stock. No, because I think it will look so great with Rivendell if ever I build it, because I'm going to need a lot of space. And I also think there is some amazing opportunities for some rebrickables on this that I haven't looked at yet. But I just love the colors and the way the set just kind of goes together. It's kind of sparse on the back. It's not a lot of interior detail, but I think it's a gorgeous set. So I mentioned before I'm a moderator for a BST, a buy sell trade group for ladies on Facebook. And one of the ladies, the moderators in there, has a waffle group, which is pretty much a Lego raffle group. And I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. Wasn't quite 2 weeks, and I had only played a couple of raffles, and I won the Lost City. And I was like, oh boy, this is unreal because I think I bought a $20 raffle ticket and I won the Lost City. It's like, holy crap. Well, the other one here is the Thieves of Tortuga. And I had, at the time when the Series 5 come out, I had an active order on the Adventures in Transylvania, Popcorn Wagon, the Thieves of Tortuga, and the Antique Shop. Well, I ended up having to go back and I kind of canceled everything but the Adventures in Transylvania because I had some things come up that I had to take care of. So I was really kind of down in the dumps because the Thieves of Tortuga I wanted to have to set behind or with the Black Pearl, or not the Black Pearl, I'm sorry, Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, the Black Pearl. So I was kind of upset, but choices had to be made. Adventures in Transylvania had to come home. So that's what happened. Well, 1 week after winning the Lost City, I played maybe 3 more raffles and I won the Thieves of Tortuga. I want to know that it's very surreal. These two are still here. They're still in the box. And I have not played any more waffles. But if just a little bit of fun there, I haven't played in quite a while, but I think if the Batcave or the Ghostbusters Firehouse comes up, maybe I got to take a chance on that, right? So anyway, just some you know side stories, I guess. The ones that didn't get away, but maybe should have. And I love this. I regret nothing. Looking over my shoulder. T-Rex. This is a huge, I want to say mammoth set. But anyway, why to buy this set? Well, the price ain't bad. It's $250. It's 3,145 pieces. It looks amazing. My buddy Aram, who I'm trying to talk into co-hosting at least on a part-time basis, and the one that got me into Lego, has this thing built, and he's got a blue light behind it, and it just looks absolutely awesome. It's just a stunning piece. Uh, so when I heard it was retiring, I kind of had a case of FOMO. I bought it, and now we're hitting the why not to buy. I have no other dinosaur sets. I have no other Jurassic Park sets. I have nowhere to put this thing. It is 41 and a half inches. That's 3.5 foot long. And it's 13, 14 inches tall. It's huge. It's just so huge. And as I say that, I'm clearing out a spot now to put it, but it's either going to be that or Rivendell. Space is the thing. Right now, it's still in the box because I can't display it. I've got to get rid of things to start building some of these sets. In the future plan, what do I do with it? I'm in, I'm getting to begin the purge of built sets that no longer bring me joy. And I'm going to take those to a reseller. And then I'm going to work through, y'all can't see it, but uh, hello, my name is Renee, and I have two hobbies, two Lego hobbies, and two Lego addictions. I love the hobby and the addiction of building Lego, but I think I'm much more efficient at the hobby and the addictions of buying Lego. This room is full of my backlog. So, yeah, something's got to be done. I got to pick some lanes. I got to figure out what I'm going to collect and kind of stick to. Excuse me. So, and I say that I don't have any other dinosaur sets, but they are very soon coming out with a smaller dinosaur skeleton that will complement this one. I'm telling myself they're going to look great in an office. So I could possibly resell this and not buy the other one. It's, I'm torn. It's like I know I don't have anywhere for it. Long term, where will I keep it? It's a newer regret, but I'm going to sit on it for a while because honestly, if nothing else, I just really want to build this thing. I think it's so cool. So, and then the next one, and here we're looking at it's 1/12 scale of a real T-Rex, which I thought T-Rexes were bigger, but anyway. And I guess here it says how tall the T-Rex is 17.9 foot and 44.29 feet. So I'm guessing they're huge. Yeah, they're huge. And I'm saying that like, I'm going to walk down the street and see one. Thank goodness that I don't live during that era. I don't know if I could handle it. And the next one that didn't get away, but maybe should have, the Mighty Bowser. Again, why buy this thing? Well, it's freaking cool. I wanted to build him. I wasn't expecting him honestly to be so massive. I'd seen a few reviews on him. I blame Steve from Imagination Brick Shop. Um, with the stand, he is quite literally, he's going to take up almost the footprint, not quite the footprint. I'm going to say with the stand, he's 24, 26 inches. He's tall and he's deep. He takes up a pretty good chunk of shelf. While by him, he shoots a fireball for goodness sakes. He's just really cool. Just really, really cool. He's Bowser. Again, why not to buy? I have no more Mario. None. Not a bit. He doesn't segue into, I don't have any other gaming type sets. He doesn't segue into any other lanes that I've got going. Um, so yeah, he was $270. I think he is going for a bit more now as he is retired. The plan for this set is he's going to go to my brother-in-law. He's loved this set since I built it. He's into Mario Kart. He's recently started building Lego. He's bought a bunch. My sister told me he's bought a bunch of the Mario Kart type sets. So I need to ask him if he wants them as is, or do you want me to break him down and rebag him so you can build him? So far, he's been doing smaller sets, so he may not want to tackle one of this size just yet because it is 2,800 pieces. But honestly, it's a fun build. I wouldn't have missed out on the build for anything. It's just now it's like, why did I do this? Because I don't have anything that goes with it. I need a space to build other stuff. So yeah. And here we go. Here he's coming. We've got he's spitting fire. Just show you a little bit better of the pictures. Now this last one, I'm probably gonna get some flack for in the comments, but hear me out. The one that didn't get away but shouldn't have, but maybe should have is Rivendell. Why to buy? I mean, just look at it. It's a gorgeous set. Reviews say it's the best Lego set ever. Anyone that's ever built it, I haven't heard anybody say that Rivendell set sucks. No, everybody says it's like the GOAT. It's like the best Lego set ever. It's just, it's got the looks, it's got the details, it's got the story, all of that. And I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I'm not. I didn't watch the movies until after I bought the set. This set was meant to be a reward for me for making it through the holidays in 2023 after I lost my mom. And it's still here. It's still in the box. It's still probably going to be built. Why not to buy it? I don't have any more Lord of the Rings sets. I don't have the space to display it, though after I got to looking at it, it takes up less space than the T-Rex. So maybe where I was going to put the T-Rex, I'll put this. Or maybe I can put this where Bowser was and put the T-Rex where I was going to put him to begin with, and I can build both of them and not feel so guilty about having them. So we'll see. This set is also $500. They have backed up the retirement date on this set for quite a few times. I think now they backed it up again to 2027, or at least the end of this year. But this is the back of the set. Just look how absolutely gorgeous it is. The details that's in this thing. It is 28 and a half inches long. It's 15 inches. So it's about the same size as the Bowser. It's quite a bit shorter than the T-Rex. The T-Rex was 42 inches. So, and about the same height. This thing is also expected to skyrocket once it does retire. I think once I get it built, there's no way I would ever get rid of this. I plan to build it and display it, maybe put a light kit in it. I say that, but I got light kits now and I'm too chicken to install them. So we'll see. That may be what I should do next after the purge instead of building new stuff as I catch up on the light kits, get the winter chalet done, re what do they stop? Curate my Lego collection. No, I gotta go in and pick some lanes, okay? That's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I plan to build it and display it and keep it forever. I think though I'm I'm saying that I don't have anything else Lord of the Rings, but I do have other movie themed items, icons items, ideas items. So in that line, I'm sorry, my throat's gotten very dry for some reason. In that line, I think I can make it work because it's a gorgeous set. I don't think it really needs any other sets to go along with it. So, what are we doing next? And here we are with the what was I thinking? And you can see the why though in the background. Fear of missing out, too much money, past me had no chill. It was a good idea at the time. These are sets that I got, and either I absolutely hated the build, I just got bored with them, or after I built them, I was kind of like, why? Why did I do this? Why is this still here? So uh, I think there's only one that we will keep because Jim really likes it, and then the others will either have exited the building or will be shortly. So we'll start out with R2D2. Yeah, the UCS set Ultimate Collectors Series, I think. 2,300 pieces. This thing almost broke me. The little, all the Lego love that the little bonsai tree brought me almost got broke. This thing almost got rehomed. I done called, not Adam, he must be thinking about me. I done called Aram to see if he wanted him. Jim stepped in. He said, no, no, I'll fix it. But every time I would get these two legs, these two legs to lock in, then something would fall off. And once I got that back on, then one of the legs would fall off. And I just, I still, I go by it. Jim loves it. I go by and give it the side eye, like, yeah, almost brought out almost had a hissy fit making that one. Sure did. But I don't think Jim had to take it all the way back apart. He just had to do a few little things to it to get it to click in. But I had lost patience. And at the time, that's was not the reason I was building Lego was to be aggravated. It was a woosah common thing. So the next one, this ain't really a horrible set. It's the STEM set. Science, technology, haha, engineering and math, I think is what it stands for. You know, that has the Madame Curie. It's got Sir Isaac Newton. I think it's either George Washington Carver or Booker T. Washington, one or the other. Um, So it's got some really unique minifigs in it, which is really cool. And that's one of the reasons it's still here. I kind of like the idea of it. And I had thought about, I want to do an idea set to where there is a Santa Claus sitting on a book. With like he's sitting in his rocker napping with his feet in a bucket of water. And he's holding like the night before Christmas story or something. I thought it would be a cute little idea set. Hadn't done it yet. So I may keep it. It's sitting here on the desk in a bag right now, getting ready to go to the reseller. But otherwise, it was fun to build. It was fun to walk through, kind of talk about the uh, the minifigs and stuff. But overall, it's not a keeper. It's not something that excites me. If I was a teacher, maybe I could see it really going over well for teachers, especially a science or math teacher. So the next one is the Atari. This set, it's an okay build. It was price-wise, it was a little pricey, I thought. It's 2,500 pieces. It's got some nostalgia pieces. There's a scene hidden in here. There's rubber bands that make these little buttons feel real. This little controller feels real if you ever played with an Atari. But once you build it, you get past all the Easter eggs and everything. You've got this big brick that's sitting there, and it looks like an Atari that you could actually plug in and play, but it's not. And I just got bored with it. I didn't see the point in keeping it around any longer. One of the ladies in the group wanted one, so I boxed it up and sold it to her for, a few bucks plus shipping. So yeah, let's see here. And then there's this thing. This thing I gave to Aram. I don't know what he ever did with it. It almost broke me. It almost quit Lego before I got started good because of this thing. That rose right there, as long as it lived here, it never clicked in. It was a horrible build. It the price had won't bad. It was only 812 pieces. I think it was like $60 for this thing, but it was horrible. He had the T-Rex and he wanted some colors that would match it, so he was going to buy one. I'm like, no, don't buy that thing. So I brought it to him. I don't know what he ever ended up doing with it though. So those are, yeah, those are the what am I thinking? And there's more than this. We'll probably revisit this topic as time goes on. And then I wanted to show you guys the one that started it all. It's this little bonsai tree. And it's amazing to me what this little bonsai tree started. Some of you guys have heard the story. I probably won't tell it again after today, but I just felt like a good place to start. And with Mother's Day coming, um, I was spiraling a little bit after losing mom. I couldn't focus. I didn't really enjoy doing anything. And I was, Aaron and I both worked in HR at the time together. And he suggested he's into Lego and he suggested it. He said, you might like it. And I was like, well, all right. Well, what set do you think? I was like, and then I seen it. I was like, I've always wanted a bonsai tree, but I could kill a silk plant. The bonsai tree, though, is still looking really good. Um, so I was looking at it. It's 878 pieces. I think it was $60 if it was that much. It might not have been that much. I think you can get one now for 40, but yeah, here it is. This is the little tree that started it all. This was the very first Lego set. Um, it's in two pieces. If you get it, these little pieces in here, they are loose. But it comes with this. And then you can make it all green. You get different options like for spring. There's a crap ton of these little frogs, but I just put a few in there. This is the way I decided to do mine. This is the way it stays. I love it. It stays displayed. This will never leave the house. That one little bonsai led to a Lego obsession, a ginormous backlog, and some tough decisions that I have to make. But it also gave me, you guys, it gave me a Lego community. It gave me Lego Loving Lady. It gave me some white whales, probably a smaller bank account. Gave me some live streams, supportive community. Um, but it also gave me some peace and some therapy and some peace of mind and something to concentrate all this energy on that I didn't know what to do with, that I loved. And I could see something coming together and it would just soothe me and level me out. So, yeah, say it was just a little bonsai tree is quite an understatement because it was a life changer for me. It brought me so many positive things and so many positive people that, yeah, this thing called Lego, it's a trip, man. It's a ride, that's for sure. So, Ricky's tip, he's got jokes today because, it's okay to collect some Lego and not all of the Lego. I hear you, Bricky. I hear you. And it's okay. I know. I see the little reminder here, not for me, and that's okay. My problem is that I think it's all for me. If it's got little knobs on top and I can click it together, I think I need to do it. So, yeah, I got some tough decisions coming before I buy anything else. And that's excluding the pre-orders for the Shrek Donkey, the Snoopy, and the Darth Vader that are already en route for, coming soon to a Lego loving lady near you. So I've been mentioning this as we go during the today's episode, but picking my Lego lanes, a Lego loving lady playlist This is going to be a series of videos, some shorts, as I actually start to go through this stuff, decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to build, what I'm going to rehome, and anything that's coming out that I'm going to admire from before afar. So yeah, be looking for that. I hope you guys will interact, give me some comments, some feedback. Have any of you had to do this? How often do you kind of like go through and say, okay, I gotta slim down this Lego thing? And how many of you are like me and you've got like a winter village and a spooky village and you've got sets that you're just alternating in and out. So that you have room to display them to kind of keep the display fresh. Um, and I see I got a joke in my notes here anyway. This is more at Jason's Bricks and Five than anything. So this is a new playlist series. Probably won't be less than 5 minutes, but not full episodes either. Maybe one recap at the end of the series as to what finally got gone, what it looks like now, what I'm planning on doing. So, and even some of those, wait, how did I get two of these moments? I'm sure I'm going to come across that. I can already think of the Creator 3-in-1 box. I think I've got two of those. I'm not going to be surprised to find out that I've got two of the pandas either, because I was going to make one into a Snoopy and then make the pandas out of the other. So I think this is kind of it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit of me rambling, more me talking and just coming bare to you guys about some of my Lego escapades and missteps, I guess. Episode ideas coming up. Studio, learning by building. That might actually be some shorts that I do. Special guest co-host, hint, hint, Aram. We've got like Imagination Brick Shop lined up. I've asked a couple of others as well. I've got some of the local store owners. So hopefully we can get some of that lined up. It's kind of waiting for the subscriber count to be a little more. I didn't and see, if you guys, this is the type thing you guys would like and hang out for. So I kind of feel like now we've got a small but mighty audience that I'm really thankful for everybody. So maybe we can start doing that. Still want to do the Virginia, North Carolina road trip, trying to talk my sister into doing a run with me to Atlanta Brick Company because I really, really want to go see them. Rebrickable. Rebrickable's got some cool stuff. Maybe we can talk about that in the near future. And one that's been bubbling around in the back of my mind is the idea sets and the BrickLink Designer Program. There's so many great sets that come out there. So how how did some of these make it and some of these didn't, or how are some of these just not making it and getting cut? So yeah, that one will take a little bit more work, I guess, to finish up on. So we'll see. If there's anything that's not here that you guys want to see, please drop it in the comments and I'll add it to the list. Episode episode 9 right now. Usually I can give you guys a teaser, but I'm not quite sure which direction I'm going to go. So if there's something you guys want to see, let me know. When we hit 50, look forward to doing the drawing. And I think this is a wrap for today. So have a happy Mother's Day. If you can, hug your mom, give her a kiss. If you can't, tell her you love her in your heart. She'll hear you. Um, so thanks for hanging out in the Lego room. Please remember to do something Lego this week. If you collect it, build it, create it, or talk about it, or a combination of the things, just do something with your Lego this week that makes you happy. So I'm going to sign off for now, guys. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.